Hello everybody and welcome back to Hoot and Pantai. So you join me again as we start the episode on another bit of a wet, grim day. But it's only meant to be here till midday and we're 3 minutes past 11, so we should be okay. Let's go start up this old girl. I just want to go and have a check over at the cows because well, I just noticed something interesting when I loaded into the game. I looked on the cows to check and it come up saying manure. It's no manure heap is connected. I'm like, that's strange. It definitely is. So I'm going to go and have a look. I have just gone and put in, I don't know if you, on the previous episode I showed you a big stone, concrete one. Well, I'm going to put that back in. I don't know whether it's just a slight little glitch or something just having a bit of a moment, but let's just jump out. So as you can see, this is the one that comes with this pasture pack, and it's just a little box on the floor that I didn't realise was part of this pack until I found it in silos. You can see it's been working. Got 38, nearly 40,000 litres of poop here, but as you can see when I was standing in the middle of it, it says connected to nothing. It's just not connected. It's for some reason it's lost its connection, and I don't know why. I've not moved it, nothing's changed. Yeah, we're going to have a look over here. Yeah, you see the slurry's still connected. I'm not really sure what's happened. So I've left it for now. I'm going to come over and see if I can try and get the poop out of here. And then I've put this one back in, which is what originally I started with. And you can see the poop's working in this one. This has connected. So I'm going to leave that one. It doesn't really matter, what what manure heap you have, as long as it's doing its job. This one, again, I mean, it looks a little bit weird because there's nothing there. It's like my poop is just gathering in the middle of nowhere. It's a little bit weird. At least this one actually looks like a manure heap because that's what it is. So, yeah, I can't really work out why that suddenly decided to disconnect itself, but what we're going to do, we'll jump in here. Oh, breaker boy, that was already running. Let's open this up. We'll go and just get the poop out of here for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it. Just to be, because I don't want it, I'm a bit worried if it does suddenly, if this one decides to connect again next time I load into the game, and it might break that one. I'm going to be having manure flip-flopping between the two. So I'm going to see if we can try and empty this one, and then delete this one if I can. And just stick with that one. Okay, this one here is 4,000 litres of hold, that one's 2. But I mean, I really don't think we're going to be getting anywhere near, 2 million litres. This one's 4 million litres. I don't think we're going to be getting anywhere near 2 or 4 million litres of manure before we actually come and empty it, so we should be okay. Let's see if we can remove this one without doing any damage. It's a little bit tricky, see, I've gone into your construction, and then it's a little bit tricky because we need to go on to remove, but I need to find out where the actual sweet spot is. Can we click the yellow box on the side? Do you want to sell open heap for 500? Yeah. Okay, I've been left with a little bit of poop on the floor. Well, I mean, if this one here to the side will stay connected, at least it gives me all this area now to tip food in, so that's a little bit better. Let's just see if we can go back onto here. Sculpting, I can never remember which one of the ground textures it was for this. I think it was this one. Oh yeah, that seems to be doing nothing, so that's pretty good. Right, just tidy up the poop on the side. And there we go. Yeah. Alright, that's pretty good. And while I'm here, I might as well get the sort of, 1,000-ish litres from here. See, at least that one's emptying properly. Maybe the other one was slightly glitched, I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Well, let's get this back to the farm. It opened itself then. Is that what it does? Is that what it does when you go near one of them? Oh, it does. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? So it opens itself. That's cool. Right, we'll take this back. We're going to go put this into the BGA. And then the BGA, I think it's already on. I think I've already put a little bit of manure in, so it should already be running. We'll sneak through this way. This will give us some money then, because obviously it'll burn off electric. I always keep going thinking it's the side one. It's not. This is the trigger point here for putting stuff in. That's getting digestate out. But I believe the BGA is already set to selling everything. So let's just have a quick look into that. Yeah, everything you can see here, everything's set to selling. So, I mean, we could hold on to it. I've got no interest in digestate because it will have to get like a spreader and it's not quite as big. And it gets through digestate like it's gone out of fashion. At least using the spreader we got now, it's 42 meters wide, so it's a lot easier. Alright, it can be a little bit more expensive, but it's not too bad. Electric and methane, yeah, I suppose I'd have to get special sell points and special, well, I don't even know if you can actually collect electric at all. But as you can see on here, we've got a little exclamation mark next to the slurry because we're out of slurry. So we've got all that of manure in there. So we need to swap this trailer for the tanker, go back and get the slurry, and I'll see you back here as we tip in the slurry. So just on the way back with the slurry, and I just wanted to have a quick look in here and show you this. So in here, we're doing alright. You can just see at the bottom of the screen, you might not be able to see, but we're doing alright for TMR, the total mixed ration. We've got 425,000 litres of cow food. Now we're doing alright for silage. Everything at the silo I've put in, so all the silage has gone in, all the hay's gone in. But the only thing we have actually run out of now is straw, and we have got none of that left. So it's not the end of the world because I'm hoping in an hour, if this rain stops, that I'm hoping we can get on. Our barley field is ready to harvest, so we can fire up our brand spanking new combine and we can give that a go and give it a bit of a spin and test it out on the old barley field. And we'll get obviously a lot of straw off that, so that will get that mixer going. But I think 425,000 litres of TMR, I've got a feeling that's going to keep us going for quite some time, so I think we're going to be okay on that one. Now you might have just seen clipping through the camera, yeah, that thing there to the right. That's a buy anything station, so you can park underneath and pretty much buy anything. Most of my farm plays, I've had one of them. I didn't know we'd actually got one for 25 yet, but we have. So I've put one of them in because it allows me to get seed, fertilizer, everything. It's just a buy point for, well, anything. If I want to get a trailer full of straw, I can. It's just quite handy to have. So you haven't got to keep relying on seeds and stuff like that. So when we run out of seeds and fertilizer in my my stands at the back, I might get rid of them stands and just use that fill point. Because it's not, I mean, I don't really play realistic, but it might not be the best idea to have my fertilizer bags and seed on racks outside while it's absolutely chucking it down with rain. That might not be the best thing, might it? So let's just go over here. Oh, that's just about in. Could have parked that a bit further in. What we doing? I've noticed the tyres are going down a little bit, aren't they? 26% worn. Oh my. Okay. Now, one thing I think it was last episode or the previous couple of episodes I mentioned about this rice field. Never done long grain rice, and I wasn't sure if it had to be put in the paddy field or if we could put it in a normal field. But then I watched somebody else playing Farm Sim and doing long grain rice, and they mentioned you had to flood the field. I didn't know nothing about that, so I had a look in the help menu just to see about it, and it is true. You can really only put the long grain rice in a paddy field because you meant to flood it on the second stage, like the second stage. You let it germinate, then flood it. If you flood it too early, you can kill it. But if you flood it too late, you'll get patches. And I think I might have done it too late because I've got patches. So I didn't realise I've literally just flooded it before the recording started. And we've gone through, we're on 3 of 6. I think I might have left it too long to flood, so we're going to not have the best here. But apparently, long grain rice is not as good yielding as the planted stuff, with the special machines, where you flood it first and then you plant it. Didn't know that either. I just thought it'd be something different to try. But yeah, can you see all the patches I've got? Look. Oh dear. So yeah, we might not have a good one when this is due to, apparently you've got to flood it, and then the last 2 months or something, you've got to not flood it, otherwise you could kill it and it'll get worse. I've got a feeling we're going to royally mess this one up, because I should have found out what to do before. I figured out what to do with the machine in here, this machine, how you have to flood it and how you do all that kind of business. I just assumed long grain rice was almost a normal field. Yeah, got that a little bit wrong. So we've got to midday, well 10 past 12, and it's still raining even though it's showing it's meant to have stopped. So we're going to have to keep going on until we actually, well, it stops, because I can't harvest in rain. It will absolutely annihilate the yield, and it's just not worth it. I thought I'd come over here and have a little look. Now, it looks quite tidy over here, because I have been sorting stuff out. So, last time, or the previous couple of episodes, when we're trying to sort the wood out, we've got wood chips and different types. We've got beams and long planks, or planks long, as this game says. I wanted a way to be able to try and sort them out instead of having to go through and pull out every pallet of wood chips. I was just thinking, in my head I got sawdust then. Wood chips, I don't know why. So what I did, I changed my storage from that shed we had before to, well, that. Because it's a complete drive-through. Oh, and I had to move the sell point. This is to sell anything, but it was initially behind the back of the building. But because I now come along here, load and drive round here, I was a bit worried about running across this and suddenly this going, oh, well, you want to sell that and we'll just take all the wood off me. So I thought I'm going to move that for safekeeping and put it over here. But this is a storage shed, holds 600 items, bales or pallets, and you literally drive in and you just drive in the front. It's right at the front here, not in the middle like the last one. So you just drive the truck across until it's all gone and then you reverse it back over there. If I really wanted to, I can drive straight through because none of this exists. It's all invisible. But it's not invisible. You can see it, but it's got no collision on it, so you could just drive through. This way, it allows me to organise it better because I can just come over to the this here and go, oh, you know what? Give me all the plank longs, and then I can load them on there in order, and it won't give me the wood chips until I need them. You see me thinking? It's just a better way of organising it. And obviously it stops. I've got an idea of how much is here because it gives me all the stats of what's actually in here. Rather than last time we just got loads and loads of things kept spawning there. And it was quite overwhelming of how much wood we had in the previous episode. Okay, so I've just got set up here. We've just got to 1 o'clock now and the rain has stopped. So we are good to go on the barley field. We're all set up with the old combine. This is a massive header. I'm thinking if we start this way, I'm hoping if we go around about here, can we set this? Are we close enough in the field to set this? Do we go 1 or 2 headlands? I'm just going to go 1. I think it should be okay. The head is quite big. So I'm going to go with 1 and see how we go. Lines on. Yep. Sorted. Where do we need to go for the lines? I can't see the lines anywhere. Oh, we're pretty much right on it, I think. Yeah, we're right on it. Okay, let's start her up. Drop her down. Straw swath is enabled. I have checked. Oh, we just missed a little bit on the edge there. It's quite actually a bit more of a sort of step down than I thought that was. Let's just set the cruise control. This is the Colossus, so it will literally go flat out. So I don't want to go flat out. We'll set it at about 20. I think 20 is okay. It's quicker than normal. But it's not too quick. Look at that straw swath. That is a heck of a straw swath. Now we need some of this straw to go into the actual cow pasture itself, because that's how we get the manure. Teeny bit on the end there. I don't want to catch the spinning head on the metal frame there, holding up the height restrictor. So yeah, we need some of this straw to go in. So I think we can put bales into the actual cow pasture. But if we can't, it's not the end of the world, because we can actually just go and put this in the silo and it will convert the bales for me. Let's see if we can try and hook onto that, drop down. Can't quite see the bridge is in the way there. quite surprising actually how a field this size we will get through fairly quick because this head is massive. But again, it's not like ridiculous. With this Colossus pack, you can go ridiculous. There was an option to sort of make this header 50 meters. And I think that almost could be one swipe of the field and it'd be like, yep, there you go, it's done. Look, I never play 100% realistic. But I do like sort of a few of the big mods. But 50 meters, yeah, just no, that's probably going to be a little bit too far even for me. Normal header like this, being able to go a little bit faster than normal, yes. I like being able to pick the sort of speed that I want to go. Again, this will go 40, 50 miles an hour. I don't want to go that fast. But again, I don't want to go the 6 miles an hour that you should probably go. Bit too slow. Like to sort of do a bit 50-50 me. This is going pretty well. It's actually yielded quite well. Now, we're lucky that the previous farmer did actually go and give this full fertilizer. So that's always a bonus. Sometimes you don't normally get that. You could get 0 or half. So yeah, we're already on to what, 21,000 litres of barley. Now I'm going to hold on to the barley because we could technically, which we might do, we could use this and actually get chicken straight away. Because I'm almost sure it was wheat, barley and sorghum that can be used for chicken food. So we could technically use this. I think we've got another, is it another month or two? It's either, is it July or August for the wheat? So yeah, we could technically get chickens now. Use this because we've got nothing else to use this for unless we sell it. But again, we're doing okay because the poop and slurry are going in the BGA and that's being transferred into electric and then sold off. We're doing alright for money. We're at 165,000. But that is some sawmill action as well, and also some cement. And also the greenhouses, the 2 greenhouses, mushrooms and rice saplings are also being sold off every hour. So it's all helping. Yeah, this is going pretty good. Alright, well, it's not going to take too long, so we'll do a little time lapse to sort of just finish this off. And then, yeah, we're definitely going to look into some chickens. Not bad at all. That's 78,381. That's quite a good yield for that field, and I think we're going to get quite a lot of straw off that as well. You can see there's a lot on the floor. What's that going to turn into? Bales. It's going to be a bit tricky as well because obviously our baler is quite big, so we're going to get not many bales because I think they're, did we say they're 30,000 litres each? Yeah, it's a fair size, isn't it? Right, let's go and have a look here. So I'm going to go put this just here for now. Well, it won't, oh, I was going to say it won't let me do anything. It will actually let me do something. I didn't think it would let you fill up these things until you actually put animals in. We're going to do that first because I don't know how much it's going to take. What do we do here now? Because, let's have a look. We can go for 6 months. How much is it for? 1,275. Has that gone up since last time? It's, I don't remember being that high. That's quite a lot. I'm saying it, 1.5 grand for 6 months. What do we, sorry, for the 0 months. What do we do if we go for 6 months? 13,750. You know what? I think we'll just go straight in. We've got some money. why don't we go straight in and try and get a few of these? So let's go and buy 250 of them. And then we'll go in again and get another 250. That's sort of getting on for almost halfway. Let's get another one 250. That's 750 in here now. That gives a bit of room for breeding. Wasn't too expensive. And that should, I mean, 750. If they're at the ripe age as well. Does it say in here? Oh, actually, that was the wrong one. Hold on. We need to go back onto the actual animals. We go back in here. What's it say? 6 months. Yeah, so animals that are healthy and older than 6 months can reproduce. So obviously, when we get onto these and the food and everything starts going in, we should be pretty good. Let's go and have a quick look on the animals. So we need to go onto this one, and we need to go back onto that. Yeah, okay. So we've got eggs. That's all it is grain. Oh, yeah, this should be right, this should. 750. 1,275. We've got some room there for expansion. Let's just see what are these going to take now for this. Is this going to be just an absolute massive capacity like the cowshed, or no? Technically, all this can go in if it will take it. Let's see how much it takes. Could be a lot, or it could be just one of them really pathetic ones that are... you know what, that's took a nice amount. I was a little bit worried it was going to be one of them either huge ones that takes like, oh, 1,000,000 litres, or it was going to be really like pathetic and it'd be like, oh, it takes 6,000 litres. Great, so I'm pretty much filling it up like every hour. But no, that's pretty good. 45,000. I wonder if that changes with how big the capacity is. So if we just put the normal size in for like 500, would that still be 45,000 or will it come down? Does the food actually fluctuate with the capacity in there? I wonder. So we'll get the rest of this in here. Still got a bit left over, and also we're going to have wheat as well. I wonder if the actual... it just classes it as grain. So I wonder if that means you could literally put barley, wheat, or sorghum in together. Like, I've put barley in for now. Could we do the next fill up with wheat? Will it just class it as like grain, or will it sort of go, oh, hang on a minute, you got to wait for all the barley to go before you can put a different type in? Because it doesn't register on there as like barley or anything, just as grain. You might be able to mix it up, actually. Right, let's get this back in here. Obviously, we've got no more harvesting to do at the minute. We've just got to bale that straw up, get some across to the cow pasture, and get some across to the food. Not that we really need, you know, any more in the food at the minute. 425,000 litres of TMR. I think that's pretty good. We can also test out our new baler. This thing seems to be working pretty good. Still got a teeny bit of grass in. Speaking of grass, we can actually, it's our grass we can go across. It's not going to damage the field. Let's open up. Let's just go and check and see what size are we on here. 225. It shouldn't really make a difference because we're not going to be wrapping these. So we don't really need to worry about what size they are. So we should be okay. Now we'll just go and see if we can activate GPS. I know the GPS with baling is a bit 50-50 for some people. It's like, why do you need GPS on a baler? You don't really, but it's you can be lazy. If you activate the GPS, it follows... oh, it doesn't follow the same line. Oh, of course it won't, will it? It will work for the grass, because this... I just said, yeah, because the mower is 10 meters, and it thinks this is 10 meters for some reason. So that will work, but because the header on the other one was 16, it's not going to work, is it, for this? Alright, no worries at all. We will turn the lines off then. We'll just do this freehand. You know, I mean, you don't really need GPS. I'm only doing it because you just put it on cruise control and leave it. If I leave it now, look, it's starting to go off to the side. Not the end of the world. I think with this, though, we can actually go and speed up a little bit. The Colossus is just naturally, it's like unleashed and will go 50 miles an hour. This one is limited, but again, we can unlock it and go 21. Not too bad. Beautiful, look at that. These bales must be big. I thought I thought it was 30,000 litre bales. I know they were hefty size, but we're already at 35,000 litres. Are they 40,000? No, there's 40. They're 42,000 litres. Maybe it's different for grass, hay and straw. Maybe it's not all the same. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. But these are definitely chunkies. Alright, well, let me go around, get this done. We'll come back and see how many we've got at the end. And then we'll try and work out exactly how many litres. I don't think we're going to have too many bales, but then that's quite good. Yeah, when you can actually fill like a cow pasture up with just dropping in one bale. It's quite something, that is. So, yeah, we'll see how many bales we've got at the end. If you want to have a guess, feel free. Leave it in the comments below. How many litres do you think we're going to have in total in all the bales? Let's find out. So, just on the last run here, and for anybody who was probably screaming at the TV saying, Craigie boy, you know you can just change the size of it to match the baler to the harvester. Yeah. As soon as I went and did my first row off camera, I'm like, why don't I just change the size of it? I didn't think of it at the time when recording. Like when I did the last clip, I just, yeah, afterwards I kind of thought, oh, I could just go on here. It's detected it's 10, but if I tell it it's 16, it's going to match the lines. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, and that's what happened. Just didn't think of it at the time recording. So, let's see, can we turn that off, lift that up, can we push that out now? There we go, okay. So I'm not exactly sure yet how many we've got. I'm going to drop off the baler, we'll go pick up the trailer, and then if we get the trailer, when we load them all on, and then strap them down, it will tell us, well, how many bales, and also what the total is. So let's find out, shall we? Okay, so leave your predictions below. We'll go and activate the auto load, and then we'll start driving around. We'll collect them all up. I do like that baler. It is quite nice that we've not got a ridiculous amount, but we've got enough. But also because they're huge chunky bales, it just makes it so much easier. Now, because we've got this baler, technically we could have got away probably with our other trailer. But maybe we might make the bales just a little bit smaller instead of going for this one. I think that's all of them. We've got 7 bales there. Let's stop and it should. We'll just deactivate this and it will strap on. 288,750 litres of straw. Yeah, that's not bad, is it, that? That is not bad. Now, I just want to see if we go across here. I'm going to park this here for safety. Let's just see if we unstrap. Turn that off. Will this let me lift them off here with my Weetabix mode? Yeah, it will. So there's one 30,000 litre bale. Let's see if we can go drop this straight in here. In this bit. Will it take it? I don't know if that's going in slowly or just not at all. Oh, it is. It's the only problem when you've got chunky bales. You don't know if it's actually going in, or is it slowly, or is it just not going at all? Oh, it's still working. That's good. So, yeah, we've got enough in. Let's just see. That's 30,000 litres. I don't know what we had in here. Is that a nice stack of straw in here? 58,000 litres. It's not bad. You know what? I might just go and let's just drop a couple more in. Yeah, you know what? I've just dropped one more in. I think that's going to be enough because, look, that's 100,000 litres of straw. All it is going to help make the poop. That's all the straw's for, is just to help make manure. And obviously, we want the manure because that's what's going in our BGA. And the manure is actually the higher amount of electric you get back, which is a good amount of money. Slurry's okay, but it's less than manure. So, yeah, the straw is handy for that. 100,000 litres, yeah, that should last them quite a while. So what we'll do is we'll go put the rest of this in here. We've only got a month. Yeah, another 200,000 litres should last quite a lot in the TMR maker. And I think we've only got another month or two at the most. And then these 2 massive fields of wheat are going to be ready. Just think how much bales we're going to get from that. Well, again, it won't be a ridiculous amount of bales. But we're going to get a nice... Oh, the sign. What a place to put the signs. I think that was a little bit... It's a bit heavy on the front. It was causing my tractor to... A bit... Yeah, you can see it pushing down. It's causing a bit of a weight because I've unloaded them. As in, I've unstrapped them. It's the full weight's gone on the trailer. So let's unstrap that. It should all go in a little bit slower. There you go. So the TMR maker now should start going again. Yep, there we go. That's still running again now. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of TMR. Awesome, okay. So that's not bad going then. So we've got that barley field done. We've got chickens. Let's go put this back in here. We'll jump back inside so we can see a bit better. Wonder how long it's going to take for the chickens to start giving me eggs. Maybe not too long. I don't know, actually. Let's just see if we go and... actually, saying that, we need this thing here, don't we? Because that field, we're having grass put back in that field. And we've got 2 fields of grass. We've got 2 normal arable fields. So, yeah, that should keep us going for quite a while. Let's just turn that off for a second. Will we start seeing eggs on here if we go and fast forward till like 2 PM? Let's just see. Nearly 10 to 5 to. Oh, yeah. Look, eggs are starting already. Oh, yes. That's pretty cool. So just think, what are we going to get? Like, let's just go onto here. It's not registering any litres, so that must be really low. What's it say? Yeah. 63... Oh, it's actually in kgs, not litres on this. 63 kilograms. Okay. Right, so what we got on the grass here? I think we need to get the grass in. This is 3 of 4, so this has only got, I think, 1 more month and this is ready to go again. It's a shame they're not going to be ready at the same time. Now, do we wait until... Oh, I don't know what to do, because if we're going to be leasing the mower, we need him really ready at the same time to cut. If I plant that now, this one's going to be ready next month. That's going to have just literally germinated. We can either hold off on this for a little while then, until that one's ready, and lease the mower and do them all at the same time, or we wait for this one to fully grow, then we lease the mower, cut this one, and then plant that one at the same time, so this should be on par then. Is that the best way of doing it? I don't know, really. I mean, we do want to go and get the mower ourselves. We do want to buy the mower. Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it, really? What to do? What to do? One thing we need to do for starters is change it over to grass. Oh, I don't know. I really want to sort of get this in. Also, I want to... Did we get a direct drill when we got this? Was it direct drill or not? I think it was. Which means it should be able to just drill it straight away. I don't know when grass actually stops. When do we stop putting, like, grass in? That's the other problem, isn't it? Now, you know what? We'll get it in. We'll be alright if we have to. If worse comes to worse and we have to wait on one of the fields, yeah, you know, so be it. That's fine. Right, let's set this then. Should we set it on... You know what? We might set it on a worker. That might be good. Let's see what a worker can do on this one. Headlands, 2 is auto. Work the headlands up and down. Start with headlands, do you think? Yeah, let's see what the worker's going to do. And then go. Oh, is the worker going to get this right? Is that doing anything? Do you know what? It might have been good, actually, if we're getting the worker to do it. That doesn't look like there's any... or very little texture change on there. I would have struggled with it, you know, trying to do this one myself. Look at that. That isn't a massive amount of difference, is it? I'm hoping it's working. Let's just go check on here, then. Oh, yeah. Now, look, it's going in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Oh, well, at least the worker won't miss any. The worker's going to go around and do the 2 headlands. So I think what we'll do, we'll just sit back and watch a little bit of the worker. And then, yeah, we'll come back and we'll catch up with the worker when the worker's finished. while the worker's just finishing off the grass field, I'm just thinking we could sell, because we've got a lot of money's worth in here, wood. So, as always, we need to just keep doing trips to the temple, keep the temple going. Not really much, there's a little bit of concrete and roof tiles there. Let's just see if we can back up across here. I think it... I'm not exactly sure where it spawns. Is it in this yellow box here, or am I actually blocking... I might be blocking the way, actually. Let's just see. Let's try one. Plank along. Yeah, let's just go try one of them. Where's that appear? Oh. Oh. Am I blocking the way, or is that where it's meant to come out? I mean, it could be quite good. I was going to see if we can try and set this to auto. If I set this to auto, if I just load more, like, I don't know if because I've got out now, if it sort of resets it, or will it stay on? Plank long, let's try and get 11 more. Oh, beautiful. Look at that, it will do that. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, this is definitely a better way of organising it, because then you could just sort of work your way through here then. So, beams, how many of them can we fit on? Oh, my word. Okay, so we can't go any higher. But that's all the beams out there. What else is left in here now? Is it just kimchi in? Yeah, it is just them. Could we get any more? Is that stacked to the best? You know what, actually, I'm just wondering. Are we stacked to the best there? Can we not stack? Can we not go 3 high? Will it only go 2 high? I know it goes 3 high with pallet. You know what? I'm just going to go pull it out of here because I don't know. We're going to watch that sell point as well. I don't know which way it's set for unloading. And it'll be just my luck that it will unload back in. And it will put them all back into the actual... at the little trigger point there to put them back into storage. So let's just try and... Yeah, it would have done as well, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can try... Yeah, I thought it went 3 high. That should get more on. Oh, that looks beautiful now. Can I now go back and actually pick up the rest of them? Can we fit the rest of them on the back? Got to be careful of this cell, the trigger points. I don't want to take them in. Oh, of course, it won't quite go there. We're going to have to try and go back a little bit more. This is all the wood anyway, so that's pretty good. Can we get them on now? I'm wondering if we could get some of the concrete and the tiles. Can we get them on as well, do you think? We should be able to, shouldn't we? I mean, that's going to be a heck of a heavy load. There's only 4 cement bags. Whoa, whoa, steady now. Let's see if we can try and get them. We're okay going across the yellow box with a sawmill, because that's for wood in, so it won't do anything with these. I think I must have been blocking its path before, because they've now spawned that side where I was parked. So let's try and get them on. Will it not go on? Or am I too far away? Can be a little bit delicate, this auto load, but it definitely stacks them so much better than I could. And so much quicker. Oh, it really doesn't want to take any more, so I think we'll, yeah. We'll have a look. Does the temple really need them? Did we get one on? Well, we got one on. I mean, come on, surely you could fit some on the back. Really? Come on. You could get... Oh, maybe it's because the pallets stick out. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of cheat a little bit, and I'm going to put these on right on the back here, because they will go. But just put them on by hand. It just seems a shame to come back for literally a few pallets here. It's not quite the way it should be done, but yeah, don't tell anybody, we'll be okay. Will that go on there? Let's see, can we, yeah, snap that on, and that, and that. Have we got... See, it did fit one in there. Surely you could get another one and stack up there. Roof tiles, we've got 3 of them in there. Oh, I think we could... Let me get them on as well. Okay, that's everything. Everything in here now is just wood chips and kimchi. So, yeah, we managed to get everything on. There was a couple more pallets here that I managed to sort of load on again using super strength, but there's no way I would have been able to load that with a forklift truck. Autoload is great. I just don't understand why it couldn't work out about these on the back. There's room, as you can see, quite comfortably. But yeah, we managed to get 2 more pallets from there, and we managed to pick up everything from here. There's only 1 more cement bags and roof plates. But yeah, that's That's a serious load. That is going to be a nice amount of money. What do we think there? Is that what? Maybe 150, 150 grand, do we think? I'm not sure. What we'll do is we'll go take this to the sawmill. No, we're just coming from the sawmill. We'll go take this to the temple. I will see you at the temple. On our way back, we'll take a left just down this road. And we'll go over and have a look and see if there's anything stacking up at the Kimchi factory. Yeah, this is a serious load. This has been quite a struggle. And got to be a bit careful when turning. It doesn't want to topple over. As you can see, it's well overloaded. But let's see. We're not going to be able to get this all in because we are stacked up mega with a full trailer. So we'll just sort of unstrap and start going. Oh my word. Okay, so that's what? Rubbish at maths. Is that nearly $250,000? I think it could be. Wow. That's some good going. So just having a little look on our finances page here. It shows sold products 291,000. So a good chunk of that is going to be the wood at the temple. And the cement bags and roof tiles. But it is also going to be the BGA, because it seems like the BGA, even though it's selling per hour, it isn't. It seems like it's going under sold products, because there's definitely no way. I'm sure it was around about 86,001 and 146, was it? I will have to look back on editing, I'm not sure. But if that is, that's still under $250,000, and yet we've made nearly 300,000. So I'm assuming that's BGA selling, greenhouses, that kind of thing as well in this figure. Even though it does say we've got a biogas plant income there, and it's showing 0 across the whole board. So it must be the BGA we've got on the farm isn't recognising as a BGA, otherwise it should technically be in that income there. It's a bit of a shame. It would be nice to see separately what the BGA made, but I'm guessing that's going to be the one built into the map, which is 2 million. So, yeah. But that's not bad, though. Nearly $250,000 for all that. If I see it in editing, I will put it on the screen right about here at the bottom. What the actual total figure was, I'll be able to see, but I missed what it said. I think it was 86 and 146,000. Whatever it is, still a nice amount. So we've only got a couple of pallets here at the can factory for the kimchi. So I have actually just had a look on when looking at the figures. The farmer's market has actually spiked again, higher than the maximum price for these. Oh, excuse me, lady. Sorry. Oh, dear. Yeah, so it has actually spiked at the farmer's market, which is the one just here down the narrow streets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. Since it's spiked, we might as well take advantage of that and actually get rid of everything we've got kimchi-wise. Brought the path there. Let's go and get everything out of here, get loaded up, and then we'll sell this. We might as well, haven't we? Because otherwise, well, we just got to take advantage of it. What's the point of having it sitting here if it's already exceeded its maximum price? We might as well go for it. So let's just see how much. Whoa. Jeez. They just all like start having a shake. I don't understand. It definitely in FS22, all the pallets from these kind of like storage sheds used to spawn nice and neatly in rows and stacked up. At what point? Like, it must be just 25 that they decided to, well, I don't know who decided. Is this Giants or is it the people who make the mods? To make them just spawn out here in any fashion, any shape, any sort of way. Just a mess. I just don't understand that. When did that sort of like start happening? It is just this. Now, is this just a PC thing, or does this... I mean, can you get these things on console? Anybody who plays on console, if you watch my videos, please let me know in the comments. Can you get these storage sheds on console? Can you do this? Or is this literally a PC thing? Because I'll be honest, I have no idea what you can and can't do with this game on console. And there's quite a few limitations, but I have no idea what. So, please do share with me. Is that everything? Are they all wood chips now? Oh no, there's 4 more at the back there. Let's go and try and get all them out. Kimchi! Let's get them on. Oh, that's another nice amount. I'm just wondering if it is the storage mods then, because the sawmill there That all comes out nice and neat. That doesn't... And the cement factory, they're obviously Giant's own mods. They're all nice and neat. They don't come out as a mess. I don't know, it's weird. Right, let's get this down here again. Oh. Putting my truck driving skills to use here. Do this thing for a real life job. Should be good at this, but don't judge me. Right, we'll sell all these here. What I think is we'll check in as well on the worker just to make sure that the worker is doing okay. Now, if I remember right, these were going to the right. So we need to press the button and then they should now go to, well, right where that lady's standing. Sorry, love. 58,000. Stack them on again. And, yeah, beautiful. There we go. Nice. Alright, well, let's go part this thing back up. 443,000 in the bank. That's a beautiful amount. Well, that's pretty good. It looks like the work is done. That's all done, that is. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Maybe just, there's literally a couple of spots. I spotted just one literally right here in front of the tractor. Look there. Just a teeny bit if we're really being picky now. But it's not bad at all. And he didn't actually get through that much seed, which is quite good. It's literally just there. Is that everything? Let's just double check. Yeah, you know, there's little bits on the edge, but I mean, you know what? That's quite impressive. That's pretty good for a worker, that is. Alright, let's go fold this up now. It's got no fertilizing on this at all. It's just completely raw. So we'll take this back. I just realised, well, I still haven't got a jet wash. I sold it for a handheld one, a mod that didn't work very well. Might need to look at getting a jet wash or something. So we'll put this back at the yard. We'll get the fertilizer and then we'll come back out here and let the worker go do that. And I need to think, what am I going to do with my money? So we'll set a worker to do this. We'll go and activate and let's see if a worker can sort this out right. Set to do headlands first. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I tried to get it in the best kind of place that I could. Let's just zoom out. Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. That isn't going to take long at all, is it, really? So we'll have to remember when we come back and it germinates. Then, we need to come back and hit it one more time. You shouldn't be too far behind the other one. But we'll see how things go. So, what am I going to do with my money? Well, I think it's only right that because we've got some money and we're starting to make some money now, that these three factories here, the sawmill, cement factory and canning factory, we're leasing them in a minute. So I think it only seems right to buy them outright. Now, we're not going to be able to do that all in one go. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this as well because we're leasing them. So, because this has still got, what, 71,000 litres of wood in it. If I cancel the leasing, am I going to lose my wood and what it's made so far and the product what's sat there? Or will it just all stay in there and then I can literally go straight back and buy it? But also, I don't know how much it is until I cancel my leasing and then go and click that button to buy. Because obviously, I technically own it at the minute. So it won't give me an option to sort of say how much it is to buy. And I don't know how much they are. I'm hoping. Something tells me that was about 300,000. So I definitely got the money to do one of them. We're going to need this as well, but not until our water buffalo. Actually, let's just see how much is this. Oh, it's noisy already. Ah, weird. Turn that down a bit. Jeez. Business hours. Yeah, that's so loud. That's 210,000. So we are going to need to buy that, but it's not much point until our water buffalo start making milk, because it's just wasting money, really. We need to sort out one of these. Do we risk it? Do I risk cancelling the lease with all that wood in and then find out, you know what, actually, what might be a good idea to do? Let's go on to, wrong one, let's go on to settings and let's go across onto here and change that. Yeah, if we do that, change the autosave, save the game now and just check autosave is turned off. Okay, so we're not autosaving. So if I cancel the lease on this and it does wipe out everything, we'll just reload the game. That's probably going to be the best way. So which one's is that the sawmill? Oh, here we go. Cancel leasing on the building. Yes. It doesn't show me anything in it now. That's still there, which is good. Can I go back in and buy now? How much? 300. Yes. Okay. Have I still got everything? It's looking like it. Yeah, everything stayed the same. It's just gone from leasing to owned. And I take it everything's still... Oh, I'm glad I checked actually. It has stopped it all. Let's get them back running. Yeah, okay. So that's good. That's one down. I'm not going to cancel the leasing on that because something tells me that's going to be at least 300,000. I mean, we could technically cancel the lease, see how much it is to buy, and then release it again. But it just seems a bit of a waste because I'd have to pay for the leasing charge again. I just wanted to buy these outright like as soon as we can because I did see a comment saying that the leasing prices aren't really fair for how much the building is. I've forgotten how much the leasing was on this. Was it... Oh, do you know, I can't remember. Was it something like 600-700 a day? I don't know, really. I mean, I've got no control over the leasing prices. It's what the person who made the mod, that's what they set. But again, you can lease. You know, you can lease buildings for X amount per month. So it's not ridiculous. Yes, the building is 300,000. But then if you go and lease a building in real life, like, you know, you go rent your home, you could be paying up to 1,000 a month. But the building's worth, I don't know, 200,000-300,000. It's the same thing, isn't it, really? So I don't think it was actually that far off. Again, I can't remember exactly what the leasing cost was. Actually, let's go and have a look. This is the only one that we haven't got. Oh, we're going to need to turn this down again because it's so loud, this building. Yeah, so this little building here is 200,000 and it's 575 a day. Now that's a day, but you know, we play a month, so technically 575 a month. I don't know. I mean, that's not bad. I know there's some building premises, especially around where I live, where you can actually rent them. I know my friend was looking at a garage that you can rent. That was like 700 a month. So, are they that far off? Maybe not. Everywhere around the world is going to be different. Different prices, depending on the area you live. Now, this one's not going to tell me either, is it? No, because we already have that one. Saying that, we actually put that in. Now, there isn't one of these on here, so I wonder, maybe we can actually find it. We go into construction, factories. Oh, if I press the right buttons, where is it now? There, cement factory, 370. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the one. So it's 370,000. So I'm assuming that is going to be the same for that one there. Yeah, so we're going to need to... Yeah, 370,000. So we're going to need to make sure we've got 370,000 before we cancel the lease on that one. I'm not sure about the canning factory because that was already built in. So we would have to just take the risk on that one. Cancel the leasing and hope for the best. Yeah, that's not bad going. Alright, well, let's just see if we can go through. There's so many vehicles here now. Back to the worker. Has the worker done everything? It's looking like it. Let's just go on to here and onto that one. You know what? That is pretty good. So that's the grass field gone in. It's half fertilized. Cows have got plenty of food. Everything is done up till now for what we can actually do. Chickens are in. We've got chickens as well. So when we come back next time, the grass will need cutting. These two fields should be ready. It could either be, it could be July or August on them. It just depends on when they decide that they actually want to be ready. We need to keep our eye on this field. I do think I've actually ruined this field because there's so many patches on here now. Yeah, I should have watered it. I just didn't think. But at least it's taught us a lesson. At least we kind of know for next time. So let's just go part this back up. Still got plenty in here, I'm going to worry about filling up. We'll lower that down, drop it off. Yeah, I think everybody's looking good. We've got enough food for the cows, enough for the chickens. Everything's looking pretty good. Fields are all done. This has got, I think it is one more stage. What are we on, 3 or 4? Yeah, so next month that'll be ready. Hopefully that one won't be too far behind. What we got in here for hay, because it's hay and silage for the grass, so will this last a little while? What we got? Silage, 482,000, hay, 249. Yeah, we've got 459,000 litres of TMR. So even if we run out of hay or silage, we're going to be able to wait. So we might just hold off on the cutting this one until that one's ready to cut as well. Do them both at the same time. But we definitely want to try and get that Chrome Big M. We want to try and buy that mower outright if we can. But first we need to sort the factories out. So we've got the cement factory to sort out first. We need to buy that one. And the canning factory. Then when we get ready for milk, so it'll be next March before the cows are ready to start giving us milk. Then we can look at buying the dairy. So yeah, then we own everything. So it shouldn't take us too long to be able to afford them. But yeah, things are looking good. So that is it for this one. If you are enjoying these, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really does help out the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you back here in the next one.